Today on Fireworks, we interrogate the soul of Nigeria's former ruling party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Is it still a united political force, a torn umbrella, or a house divided beyond repair? Joining me is the embattled PDP National Chairman, Honorable Kabiru Tanimu Turaki, SAN, whose leadership is under siege from another powerful faction led by the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, amid court battles, defections, and calls for the dissolution of the Honorable Turaki-led party's leadership. I am Eshomomo Imodu. This is Fireworks. We put them under check. Honorable Turaki, Nigerians want answers, not slogans. Welcome to my talk.
My brother, Eshomomo, it's a pleasure being with you.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Something important happened in Ibadan.
Yes.
The convention of your party that produced you as the national chairman.
Yes.
But that convention came after a series of court injunctions that it should not hold. But your party went ahead. To some, you have lost every legitimacy to remain as the national chairman because the court ruled against that convention.
You see, my brother Eshomomo, a lot of people speak from point of ignorance or lack of knowledge. And they end up being judgmental on matters they have little or no information about. The judgment given by Federal High Court, by Justice Omotosho, did not say we should not do our convention. What the judge did say is that INEC should not monitor until we comply with all the necessary requirements and steps.
INEC was not there.
And we were convinced that we've complied. What do we need to do under the law? Is to give the statutory notice to INEC, the 21-day notice, and we've given sufficient notice. And even where there is no contest, as we have in this case now, INEC is not obliged to attend. But we as a political party have only one obligation. Give them sufficient notice. Once we do that, we proceed with our convention. It's left for them to come. It's left for them not to come. But their attendance or failure to attend will not in any way vitiate the proceedings at the convention. That is number one. Number two, we have a judgment coming from Ibadan High Court as per Justice Akintola, where in that matter, the judge had given a directive that he was satisfied that PDP had complied with all the steps that we need to take for the purpose of going to convention. Now, when you marry the judgment of Justice Akintola with that of Justice Omotosho, then you will see that what PDP did was quite in order. For one, we are backed by a quarter of, we are backed by an order of court, and then number two, we have complied with all righteousness. We're at home.
No, you say you are at home. Lawyers, and you're a lawyer, they say if there is a court ruling, even by a small court, that ruling must be obeyed or vacated. When the High Court gave its ruling and you're not comfortable, people say you went to Ibadan to forum shop for another ruling. Instead of going to appeal the judgment given by the Federal High Court in Abuja, you did not appeal. Now, how does that position the legitimacy of your chairman?
Again, my brother, you discover that you are wrong. PDP did not go to court. In the matter before Justice Omotosho, PDP was sued as a respondent. In the matter before Justice Akintola, again PDP was sued. So in all these matters, we are there to defend. And by the way, even where it can be argued, though wrongly, that we've not fulfilled all righteousness as requested by Justice Omotosho, you have two conflicting orders now. One saying do, one saying don't do. So the position of the law is in situations like this, if you follow one order, then you will not be accused of disobeying the other order, because there is no way you can be forced to positively and negatively perform certain acts. So we're at home.
Since you emerged as the national chairman, has INEC issued you, giving you that recognition that you're the national chairman of the party?
As far as I'm concerned, INEC has recognized us. INEC has been corresponding with us. I'm coming. Number one, we gave a notice that we are going to conduct our primary elections for Ekiti State Those other friends of ours that we expelled from our party issued a counter notice that INEC should not go. What did INEC do at the end of the day? INEC attended our Congress where we elected a gubernatorial candidate for our party, and is there in the public domain, everybody knows. And I invite you to come on Wednesday. We are going to give certificate of return to that candidate for the whole world to see. Not only that, INEC has now issued us the form. INEC form, we are going to give our candidate on Wednesday to fill, and they will upload it. Of course, I'm telling you. Come on Wednesday, at the function I'm inviting you, you will see us present not only certificate of return to our candidate. I'm coming. Number two, last week Tuesday, we conducted our primaries in Oshogbo to select a gubernatorial candidate. Was INEC not there?
That's exactly
INEC was there live.
That's what I'm talking about.
INEC was there live.
INEC was not there.
Forget about convention.
No. Why not forget about the Oshogbo primary? No. People are missing one point. Something or nothing?
Under the Electoral Act, is it mandatory for INEC to attend any statutory meeting? No. I'm telling you that since Ibadan, that people are saying no, it was an exercise in futility.
INEC was not there.
INEC was in Oshogbo.
So why did INEC show up in this other one?
You will ask INEC. What we need to do as a party is to give them notice. INEC, we're doing our convention. They have the right to come, they have the right to stay away. INEC, we're doing our gubernatorial primaries. They have the right to come, they have the right to stay away. If they come in one and refuse to come in the other, then it's for you to go and ask INEC, why did you attend this one? Why did you refuse to attend this other one? But what I want you to understand, and I want Nigerians to understand, is that a lot of people think that a process that is carried out in pursuance of a statutory notice by a political party will be invalid if INEC is not there. No, that is wrong. What the law says, give notice. As soon as you give that notice, it's left for INEC to come, it's left for them not to come. That will not invalidate the process that is done by a political party. Therefore, our convention in Ibadan is valid, is subsisting, and we are here.
Now, if you say the convention at Ibadan is valid, subsisting, your other colleagues, the faction led by Nyesom Wike, seem to disagree. Even the man who was in charge of, I think, the planning committee of your convention had to, at a point, he also withdrew. Now, what I'm asking is...
No. Let me correct that wrong impression you are putting out in the public space. Number one, we do not have faction. In an NWC, I'm coming, in an NWC of 21 people, 3 members were found to be sabotaging the party, and they were cautioned in writing. They persisted, they were warned. They persisted, they were suspended. Now, how can those 3 persons that have been suspended lawfully and properly in accordance with the extant laws and regulations of the party now go back in one corner and say we are now also suspending the 18? Is it in accord with common sense or common reasoning?
Can I tell you how it works in Nigerian
politics? No, we should not be talking about how it works in Nigerian politics. We should be talking of what is right, what is proper. We are. We are not only a political party in Nigeria. We are not only a political party in Nigeria. We are the leading political party in Nigeria and the largest party in Africa.
Mr. Chairman,
let people there know.
Mr. Chairman,
yes, sir.
Are you aware that the other group that you say is not a faction,
yes,
has an NWC, they set up a BOT? The NEC met and took far-reaching decision recently that congresses in states will be conducted, and they called for the National Caretaker Committee. They set up a National Caretaker Committee, which means parallel bodies to your own.
Let me tell you the fallacy of what those elements are doing. Number one, when you look at the PDP constitution, how do you constitute the board of trustees? It's not left for anybody to sit down in the comfort of his bedroom and say XYZ are members of the board of trustees.
How do you do it?
There are 4 classes of membership. One, you have statutory members. Who are statutory members? President or former president, vice president or former vice president produced by the party, leaders in the National Assembly, and so on and so forth, that category. Number 2, you have founding fathers, you have founding mothers. Number 3,
they also have founding fathers with them.
Well, I'm coming. Let me finish. Number 3, you have 1 person elected per state. Elected, not selected, per state. Number 4, You have 5 persons representing each of the 6 geopolitical zones, 2 of whom must be women. Now tell me, how many women have you seen attended there? There is no woman. So where are the women? In portions of the provisions of the Constitution. Number 2, is it open for a person who is claiming, albeit wrongly, I'm acting national chairman, I'm chairman, to sit down and say, I'm appointing you into BOT? It does not work that way. Number 2, what is the functions of BOT in our Constitution? BOT is the conscience of the party. It's advisory. It does not exercise executive powers. How can BOT now be sitting down to say we are dissolving, we are appointing, we are doing this thing? It does not happen. It's an aberration. So these are things.
We're talking about
these are things. These are things. Well, I'm talking from the perspective of our party constitution.
Okay.
And I plead with you, as I'm pleading with Nigerians out there. Pick a copy of PDP constitution. Look at these provisions. You will now understand the policy of what these elements are doing.
Let's go back to a very important issue.
And before I go back to that important issue that you are saying, you said that the chairman of our convention organizing committee that he abandoned the party, he didn't. It may interest you to know that a report of the convention as required by law has been presented to INEC. Who signed it? It was co-signed by the chairman of the convention and the secretary. Chairman of the convention, Governor Ahmed Umar Fintiri of Adamawa State. Secretary of the convention, Chief Ben Obi Ojelibo. They signed it. You can go and verify. It's been with INEC. INEC has received it. INEC is working on it.
Why all this explain out in your party? 2027 election is just around the corner, and some people are insisting this leadership must not stand. Doesn't it bother you that if your members are saying we have lost legitimacy in the leadership of Honorable Tanimu Turaki, would that suggest that because for the sake of the party to win the election, probably in 2027, or for the party not to go into extinction, that you will consider, some people say, why not consider stepping down for a national caretaker committee that will supervise the next move? Is it possible?
You see, the struggle for power historically has always been a very fierce one. If there's one political party that the party in government is afraid of, is the PDP. PDP is like the beetle. You can't kill the beetle.
You think they are afraid?
Now, all these things that are being done is because they see a new leadership coming on board, a new era, my leadership, of course.
Who is saying that, the new leadership?
The elements that are being used, those who were expelled. When you look at the PDP constitution, as it is in the constitution of every registered political party in Nigeria today, which organ is the highest decision-making body? Is the National Convention. National Convention had sat, lawfully constituted, had taken a motion, had carried the motion through a thunderous yes vote, and these people were expelled. For goodness sake, let them go and find their own party.
You said
let them go to another political party.
Expelled.
Why would they insist on remaining in our party only to sabotage our party?
Were expelled.
Yes.
I'd like to play back the tape.
Please do.
There was a time that the PDP in Rivers State had issues.
What sort of issues?
When about 27 members of the House of Assembly defected to the APC, openly defected on the floor.
Yes.
A notice was issued to withdraw, to notify INEC that the seats were vacant. And the party chairman, as at that time, with another NWC member, withdrew that notice. That was the beginning of the crisis. Governor Fubara, who was a member of the PDP, was abandoned by your party, though you're not the chairman then, was abandoned by your party. And the crisis persisted. Now, one of the individuals that was a player in that, you said you have expelled. The man who was the chairman and refused to take action then has not been expelled. People say to
now you see, when you
expelled one, left the other man to still be.
When you speak about the spate of Angel of defections in Rivers, it's very sad. It's very sad for any Democrat to see people who were elected on the platform of a political party saying, okay, we are now defecting. They said the whole world saw them live, say they are defecting, only for them to come back now and leak their vomit. I'm coming. Only for them to come back and leak their vomit. And now they are saying we have defected. As far as we are concerned, whether they say we're here or we're there, it does not make sense. It does not make sense.
We
have taken a decision very soon. Very soon we are going to court to claim what belongs to us. This is a new regime, and we are not going to condone impunity in any form or any guise. As far as I'm concerned, Damagun did the best they could in the circumstances that was prevailing at that time. This is a different situation. This is a different leadership. This is a new sheriff in town. You either comply or you leave. Go and find your own political party.
As sanctioned. Now, let's go on a quick break. And when we come back, the national chairman will still be here with me to iron out some issues.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome back now. If you're just joining us, I've been speaking with the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party. Or do you want me to say embattled national chairman? Whatever you call it. That we left off talking about certain actions that the leadership before you refused to take, and you say you are the new sheriff in town. Now, how does it appear to the new sheriff that just a few days ago, the members of the House of Assembly in Rivers State, about 16 of them, openly defected to the ruling APC. Now, does that again suggest that this umbrella is still leaking and it's like it's going beyond repairs?
You see, I would have been worried if you are giving an example of what is happening in any other state than Rivers State. Because we've not given up on Rivers. The governor is still a member of our party, and very soon the National Working Committee will be visiting. We are going to have an interface. This same governor, he's not gone.
The man that was abandoned.
He has not been abandoned. There are a lot of things that happen that you don't bring them to the public domain. This is politics, for goodness sake. You want me now, for instance, to tell you my strategy for winning 2027 election in a national television? I won't do that.
Let me remind you the defections in your
governors. I'm coming. I will come to that. For the members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, 27 defected. They leaked their vomit, came back. Then 16 are now going. What happens to the 11 that had defected previously with them and they have not gone? And all these things, it's like there is a candidate, a man behind the mask. And who is that candidate? Is the person that you are saying to be the leader of a non-existent faction in PDP. We understand what is happening. They are doing this thing because they want to police certain powers that are using them to sabotage the party. For us in PDP, we will make sure that what is ours come to ours. Very soon, like I just said initially, we are going to take them to court. We are going to have the courts declare their seats vacant.
And then,
of course.
Of course. Even if you declare their seat
vacant, of course.
Do you think
is it not our mandate?
Do you think your party can win that state again?
Why can we not win?
So much water has gone under the bridge.
A lot of water will always pass under the bridge, but that will not make the bridge collapse.
Do you think so?
Of course, in this case, no.
Now, how many governors do you still have in PDP? Everybody is leaving. The governor of Osun just left. Kefas of Taraba left. It's like they have lost confidence. Even after you became the national chairman. Is that not a silent vote of no confidence in your leadership? Aren't you worried?
You see, you are now coming to the point I was saying. We have a situation where democracy is under threat. We have a situation where the party in government is trying to willy-nilly force Nigerians into one-party state.
You are accusing the party in government?
I am accusing the party in government, APC, of doing that.
Remember you ruled this country for 16 years?
We did.
At a point,
we did, but we did it decently.
Control almost all the states.
No.
Yes.
When PDP was in government for 16 qualitative, prosperous years, we did it decently. We did it fairly, with the fear of God at heart.
Nigerians do not like that.
Why are Nigerians not saying APC take us back to 2015? Why are Nigerians yearning for 2015? Why are Nigerians everywhere now yearning for PDP?
Are people saying that?
Then you are not living in Nigeria.
2015, remember when the
then you are not in Nigeria.
The Minister of Finance said we're borrowing money to pay salaries to take us back to that.
Okay, now we are not borrowing money. We are lending now. Nigeria is lending to World Bank. Nigeria is lending to IMF. Nigeria is lending to Paris Club and everybody.
People say PDP is part of the problem of Nigeria. It was the problem that you created.
You must be realistic. You must be realistic as a journalist. you must listen to what the people are saying. Go around Nigeria. Are Nigerians happy? I'm asking you. Are Nigerians happy?
Now,
look at the state of insecurity. I'm coming. Look at the state of insecurity. Look at the state of dilapidated infrastructure. Look at the hunger. Look at the poverty. Look at the everything that you can think of.
As it was in 2015.
No. In 2015, there was no banditry.
We had states taking over.
No!
By Boko Haram.
No. For your information, I was the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Dialogue with the Boko Haram. And I knew what we did.
So which means your party has been dialoguing with Boko Haram long before?
No!
You say you're the chairman of the...
We were. Listen.
The dialogue with Boko Haram.
When you face insurgency of the sort that Boko Haram brought in Nigeria, which was novel, you have to employ both the... No. You have to employ both the stick and carrot approach.
So the carrot was...
There was dialogue for those who are willing to repent. Some godfathers, some leaders, and were anointed and placed to become governors. Some of them, if you had led them on their own to navigate through the murky waters of politicking in Nigeria, they wouldn't have made it even to houses of assembly.
So
I'm coming. Talk less of becoming governors. So for us, the people are with us. The people are with us. Go around, conduct a reality check, as you are saying. Go and find out. In the last 3 weeks, ask people, what is the rating of PDP in Nigeria today? Ask. Go through the social media platform.
Just because of time, Mr. Chairman, if you have your way to go into alliance with the ADC, the Labour Party, ahead of 2027, will you go into an alliance with them?
No, it's not about alliance with ADC or Labour Party or SDP. We are willing to partner with the opposition political parties because we believe that no political party will do it.
Nice to have you on my talk today.
We will lead that
alliance. So there is a possibility of an alliance. Thank you so much for coming on my talk.
Alliance, not a merger.
Interesting conversation there, and that is all that time will permit us to take on this particular episode of Fireworks. Until I come your way again next week at the same time, I remain yours sincerely,